love for your book, and it basically says this is good drug education, that's all. Well, that's not what Mark Souter thought in Congress when he holds the thing up and criticizes DPA. You see, this is evidence. These people advocate marijuana use for children. So that's how things get, and Calvina Fay, our old friend, used it too. So that was a bad idea. It also was a bad idea, I must tell you, that I got a call from a person who told me that his organization his name is Cliff Kincaid, and it's a very inaccurate title for the organization that he heads up, which is called Accuracy in Media. But what do I know? Calls me up and he says, were you on a panel in which you said that it would be useful for controlled drug users to be part of drug education? And I thought, And so I said, where is it? And he told me where it was, and I went and looked at the video. And the only way that I knew that the thing was at least a decade ago, if not more, was that my hair hasn't been that short in 10 years. Oh. And so indeed it was, and but in another moment of feeling confident and emboldened, I had just gone to the National PTA Convention and ran a workshop there, and it was so wonderful. It just went really, really well. And so I said to him, well, I think that was me. Yeah, I said, of course, my thinking has evolved. Hasn't everybody's in 10 years? I probably wouldn't say the same thing, but I just want you to know that our message is resonating. I say to him, our message of safety first is resonating. As an example, I just spoke at the National PTA Convention, and it went great. Well, bad idea, another bad idea. He then starts a letter writing campaign to the PTA, to the National PTA, discrediting, saying, do you know that you had at your conference a drug legalizer? And so now starts a letter writing campaign to the National PTA. California State PTA didn't care. They said, oh, we don't listen to them. So they're, that's because that's California. Anyway, those are some experiences. Remember, I know that they're watching. I only take heart, so be careful. Careful about what you say. It's going to get recorded. The next thing you know, you were on a panel with Ed Rosenthal, and what does that mean? But I think that it's also evidence that they're scared. They're watching because they're scared, and they know that we're winning. So I guess we must be winning. Thank you.
Marsha made a call for being careful in what we say, and our next speaker has a very defined niche in which he is very careful. Doug McVeigh is Director of Research for Common Sense for Drug Policy. He's editor of Drug War Facts. He's a co-founder of the Cannabis Action Network, and he's an advisory board member for Students for Sensible Drug Policy. And the little booklet, Drug War Facts, if you don't have a copy, it is the best handy desk reference of precise, specific data that you can find anywhere. And when I'm preparing a talk, I use it regularly. And so Doug is providing a great service to all of us to make sure that we are making claims that are legitimate and backed up by data. Now, this is a panel on rhetoric, and one of the mantras we have in our office is, it doesn't matter that we're right. Being right is the ante into the poker game. Once we're in the game, we have to persuade. But Doug's the guy that helps us all stay right from beginning to end. So without further ado, Doug McVeigh.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm flattered. Thank you, Normal, for letting me participate, and thank you all for your patience in still being here. I'm here today to tell you the truth about truthiness. It's true, as David said, I had the honor of being the director, I'm short, sorry. As David said, I had the honor of being the director of research for Common Sense for Drug Policy and the editor of Drug War Facts. In that capacity, I constantly review research and data on drug control policies in order to help reformers, media, the general public make sense of what's often a confusing debate. Now, it's confusing because drug warriors intentionally make it that way. Public confusion perpetuates the status quo. This administration, of course, uses that tactic quite a lot, in more than just the drug war, though I'm going to stick with that aspect of it, which is probably why the American Dialect Society chose truthiness as its word of the year for 2005. For those of you who don't know, truthiness is defined as the quality of stating concepts or facts one wishes or believes to be true, rather than concepts or facts known to be true. And now I ask you, has there ever been a better word for describing the propaganda that props up prohibition? See, the drug war is built on a foundation of lies, from the contention that medical marijuana is a fraud to the notion that law enforcement works, ad nauseum. It's our responsibility to call them out on this. And if I can do any help in terms of providing the information to let you do it, well, then my job is being done.
We so happy we alive, we together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies, and now's the time to legalize. Tell me brother, tell me true, what the hell we gonna do? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive, we together can survive. Mother Nature, heaven sent, don't belong to government. Hey there, sister, what's the plan? Do you really understand? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive, we together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies, now's the time to legalize. Half the world up in smoke, where on earth can we take the tug? Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? Human nature, full and free, modifies reality. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Remember the days we saw purple haze. 1 and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me?